Well, uh, for any way to start a video, got a little happy chunk in the background, but this might be a little bit different. I'm not going to be talking about stuff. I'm not going to be doing some type of review or anything. I am going to be making rice pudding for the chunk in this pressure cooker right here. I was scouring the internet and trying to find the best recipe that I could. And I came up with one. I tried it out once. This is going to be my second time making it. Hey, my love. Hey. Hey. Yeah, they can't see you. It's okay. You're not going to be on camera this time. Uh, uh, Everybody's just popping up while I'm recording. But I'm going to call this the Dudley homemade pressure cooker rice pudding. I don't know if I can find an acronym out of that. Who knows if that's even possible? But some of the things you're going to need is 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, half cup of sugar, 1.5 cups of milk, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of vanilla for flavoring. A few things you're going to need, of course, a pressure cooker. You're going to need some, well, we already said the rice. You're going to need a whisk, or you could just stir it however you want to. Other people have done like all different types of things. Some people have just dumped everything in right at the beginning, stirred it up a couple of times, and boom, it came out great. But I think I named everything off of there: sugar, the eggs, the rice, the water, and we're going to get started right now. So the first thing got measured out, cup of rice, which is just going to dump that in there. I did plan on before was a little bit of salt, so I got some sea salt. Gonna put a little sprinkle of sea salt on there. No measurement because what was her name? Mrs. Fields? That's the one? Yeah, no, not Mrs. Doubtfire. What is the
Hello, Julia.
Yeah, Julia Childs. She didn't measure anything. It was just a little pinch of this, a little pinch of that. And allegedly the stuff came out good. I don't know, never ate her cooking. I don't even know if my family or anybody ate any or did any of her recipes. So what was it? It was a cup of rice, 2 cups of water that I'm gonna get out of this pump thing over here. So that's one and two, and actually a little bit more. So we're gonna go with 1 1/4 cup of water. And now I'm gonna grab the top. Well, you all should know, if you have a pressure cooker, about locking it up, and then right there, the little red button, once it's at pressure, it's gonna pop up. So let's close that up. It makes all of its magical music. Go to start, put it on for rice. That's number 3. Hit start. Now, what we're going to do, we have to wait. It has to heat up, it has to build up pressure. But once it does build up pressure and that little red thing pops up, then we start the timer. All right, so we'll be right back once that happens. Well, it sounded like it's building up pressure. Is that needle coming up yet? Come on. Almost there. You can do it. Come on. Lock. Lock. There we go. So now we built up pressure. And once I get the tripod back set up, start 3-minute timer.
3 minutes, counting down.
All right. So I set up the 3-minute timer on my phone. I'm going to let that run for 3 minutes. After the 3 minutes, we just turn the pressure cooker off and then let it sit for maybe about 10 minutes so it could do the natural pressure release. And if there is still any more pressure in there, you just press that bleed valve. So we'll get back after it goes through its 3 minutes of runtime, which I got to keep the timer on here to stop. Then let it sit for 10 minutes and we'll release the pressure and get back to the recipe. All right, timer's going off, and all we're doing is turning off the what is it, the pressure cooker. Now we set another timer. Set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, counting down.
Yes, my chunk is counting down. So we're going to just let it sit. It already built up pressure. We're letting it sit for 10 minutes. Then we'll release the pressure with the pressure valve on top and get to mixing everything else in. Yay! Now we could let the pressure off after 10 minutes of waiting. Isn't it just great to sit back and watch this and not I'm not a creator that's just going to make you sit and wait and just watch nothing. What if you were just sitting there watching that for 10 minutes? It would have been the ASMR video of the chunk over here washing dishes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you would have enjoyed that. But now, for those that never have used a pressure cooker before, you just take this thing right here and release the rest of the pressure. And that little indicator right there will drop down just like that. And we'll put the camera back over here, make sure it's all nice and level and all of that good stuff. Oh, what did I do with my directions? There we go. So we did that pressure release. Now we're going to take, I was thinking about doing brown sugar. Let's take that out. But I'm just going to keep it just with the regular white sugar. So we're going to do a half. Probably should use the bigger side instead of this side. This reminds me of going late night working as a bouncer and going to certain like either diners or what are those places where they sell the bakeries, and they would give you a thing like this for your coffee, or they would make it regular. That's where I learned the term regular coffee, where it's a little bit of milk, little bit of sugar, but not this much. This is what you get in your latte. Yeah, half a cup of sugar in your latte. This stuff is no good for you. So let's dump that in, close this up, put it back so I'm not making a mess in here. Need to stir that up some so it gets in there and it can start to caramelize with the rice. So stir that up some. And I think I need to go grab the milk. I need to grab the milk and some eggs. And my wife is over here. I think she's trying to assist me. Sous chef? Oh, is that what the chef assistant is? Oh, yeah, she's being my off-camera sous chef. So gotta love raw milk. Shake it up. So we got that in there. We're gonna put in what is it? Oh, forgot one more thing. Needed to put the pressure cooker on keep warm, not for 2 hours. Where's the button? Nope, nope, nope. For 10 minutes and then hit start because you want everything to still stay warm even though the rice is already warm. So we're going to put a cup and a half of milk in there. So here's 1 cup. and somewhat of a half. So that's in there. Let's close that up. Well, I guess I'll hand this to my lovely sous chef. And we are now going to banging clang everything all over the place. I'm going to take 2 eggs, put them in a bowl. That's one. What are you going to take it around to the garbage that's right next to me? So drop those in there. I will hand her the rest of the eggs so she could put those away. And like I said, you could use a spoon if you want. I'm actually going to use a whisk and try not to splash this all out over the place. What'd you say? The banging back there. I don't know, but she's asking me if the chunk. Can y'all hear if the chunk is making a lot of noise with the dishes? I put that down there because he spilled water. Yep. So. You started distracting him. Now he's just doing everything. So now that the eggs are whisked a little bit, going to dump that in there with the milk. Stir it up for a little bit. Probably should have used the whisk to stir everything up, make sure it's really good, but the spoon will work. It's no clumps or anything in there. But if y'all want to see what everything is looking like inside there, there you go. So we're going to stir it up. And what else am I missing? Oh, I am missing the vanilla. So we need 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Got some organic vanilla extract. I don't even know if that's coming up on screen because it was shiny. Crack that open. And we're going to say that's 2. Didn't feel like grabbing a spoon. So now that's in there. And we stir it up. Real good. We got 7 minutes left on the clock here. So I am going to switch over from the spoon to the whisk, make sure everything's broken up. It'll get aerated and all that goodness so the rice can absorb all those flavors and stuff. After that, after this is done for that 10 minutes of heating up, we just pour it into a container, put it in the refrigerator, let it cool off, and enjoy. But we will do a quick little taste testing while it's still warm. So we'll be back. I'm going to get back to stirring. Oh, it's splashing, but it is getting thicker. So that is a great thing. Less than a minute left to go. As I tisk, whisk, whisk, whisk. Wait, no, that's no good. That's the laundry detergent, isn't it? Hey, no, this isn't laundry detergent. This is rice pudding, which we're almost done. This thing should beep once it's ready. Yep, there it is. So that's a little bit under 10 minutes of whisking, and then back to the spoon. And I'm gonna let my wife taste it. How is it?
It's really good.
It's good?
It's really good.
Oh, you want to taste it, my chunk?
It's a perfect blend.
Was it too hot?
Yeah.
It was too hot?
No,
We cool off.
It has to cool off? Okay.
if you feel it's a piece of steam, it's too hot. That's really good.
Okay.
It's really good.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's really good. It's better than last time.
my wife likes it. The chunk likes it, and now to put it in the container and in the refrigerator, she just snuck the spoon that I put down right here so she can eat the rest of it. But gotta grab a container. Is that the container for me?
Yes.
Oh, she already grabbed the container for me, so now I just gotta take it out, pour it in there, and put it in the refrigerator so it could cool off, so we all can enjoy it. Well, mostly the chunk because he loves banana pudding. Not banana pudding, rice pudding. I love banana pudding. Yeah, he loves rice pudding. I don't know if he's gonna love banana pudding. My mom makes some really good banana pudding, and you know who else? The Perus.
Yes.
Ooh, the Perus. Ooh, we need some banana pudding. Or we can invite them to the kitchen. Hey, what is this now? My cooking show? I'm going to be on the grill and chopping stuff up. I got to get one of those aprons.
That'd be cute. You look
Ooh.
cute with your guns.
Well, I don't even think my gun is visible on camera. See, well now it is. Now my gun is on camera. I EDC everything every day. There's no changes. But that's it. As a chunk is continuously playing in water, doing the dishes.
He ate this one. He
Uh,
took everything
oh,
off.
and he after it cooled down a little bit, he ate the spoon. So that is it for me. The rice pudding is done. Got to pour that in a container. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know if you like this recipe, if it's good, or if you make it how you would change it up. Let me know. Y'all have a blessed day. Shalom. Yes, shalom.